What an epic way to start our winter filming. Here for a week. This 53.8 is a start. As you can see, I'm struggling, it's cold, but I'm happy. What a fish.
And Luke, talk to me.
Love it. It's a different gravy for me. I love the UK fishing, but for me though, getting away, especially more so now I've got carbon baits. It's a buzz for me. I've been coming down here for 15 years. I just felt comfortable from the day I've walked through the gates the first time, and the beauty of it here as well, it's all fishing from one bank, so there's not much discretion of where you're fishing. You've got poles to where you're fishing. So you come in here, you know where you're fishing, and at the end of the day, that's your water. No one can encroach on you, and you can work that water the best you physically can on the week. Catfish.
Lukey's kicked off in style.
Come to Francis then.
Well, that was a bit of action this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, not the intended species, I'm afraid. Fish for everything.
Yeah, it wasn't looking too good to start with. I didn't think it. The guys had a tough week before us, and the week before them, I had a tough week as well. So
it's winter fishing. It's December.
Yeah.
But bless the guys who are in here. I mean, they had a hard 2 weeks, didn't they?
Yeah.
You know, and they did give us a few pointers to
massively. I think they told us where we put the bait. They told us where they swim the fish. So, you know, all part of our jigsaw we needed.
We had nothing then, did we? I mean, it was a hard frost that first night, wasn't it?
It took us by surprise because we didn't realise how cold it was going to be over here, to be honest.
So yeah. So you kicked off things well and truly, didn't you?
Yeah, it's a lovely start, to be fair. It's always good to get a monkey off the back, and yeah, we've done that. It was a 53.8, I think it was. So
yeah,
that was lovely.
That was on the Saturday, wasn't it? First day.
Yeah, first day. So you know, it gives us a confidence boost for the rest of the week. I think they're definitely feeding, and sure enough, it was. Right, it's early morning. Very cold, I must say. Probably one of the coldest nights I've played fishing in recent years, and I've got a lump on new spot we found yesterday. Yeah, it's just very cold. It's like I'm playing the fishing in the middle of Antarctica at the moment. It's that cold. And she's angry. It's what it's all about though, mate. Good
yeah.
Looking for that one opportunity.
Yeah.
We think we know carp fishing, don't we? They feed when they want to feed.
Yeah.
Just look at what's around us.
Yeah.
You know. But you know, nothing. We're away.
Right, that is the most bizarrest thing ever. Lukey is just landing an absolute chunk. Look, as he's playing down the edge, he has caught mine on his back leg. Put the indicator back on, rattled off, and I was like, nah, that can't be a fish, that can't be a fish. So we're now playing a fish. Straight after Luke has landed this huge chunk. So
Oh,
Yes.
happy days. Well, here she goes. Not big as first thought, but enough to get me in trouble. I've agreed if wolves win, I catch a 40, then I've got to go running round the lake in my boxer shorts. So this fish has got me in trouble. Let's slip her back now and show you the other part of the brace.
There we go. 46 pound of a Ribiere beast. Give us a right scrap. Bit of a mental situation that was. Double run. It's cold. We're freezing. We're catching.
Yeah, a couple in the night. When I came in the summer, I don't think I had one fish at night. So it was like, I thought I'd have really, really quiet nights and busy days if I were to kick off. Well, I never thought I'd have a run in the morning. It's a bit how cold it is. So it's turned into an amazing winter session. It was -6 last night, as you can see by the frost behind me. Everything's iced over. My hands are cold, but we've got a fish. And hopefully we'll get it in and we'll show you the results.
The sky's so far away tonight, but I can't lose this one. Got a pride of a falling night. Thought that I was fit to fight for us to be. You gave me life for loving me. Tell me where did we go so wrong?
Here's the second part of this morning's brace, 47.8. This was caught on our lovely winter mix, which we'll now describe to you and what it's all about. Right, I'm just going to take a few moments to show you the mix we've been using on this session. Not only do I use this mix here, I use it at home as well. Everywhere I go, really, this is a base of my mix. We've got buckwheat, hemp, dairy and sweet corn. We've got a mix of jungle mix in there from the Bait Guru boys, all crumbed up with the Scopex Hydro. What I do is just give it a good dosing. That's the basis of that mix. You know, I've just got how much confident particle fishing. Very underused, I think, in a lot of places. A lot of people are boilie anglers, but I seem to have massive hits when I'm using particle. I find that just keeps them, the amount of seeds there just keeps them grubbing for longer and longer. We've seen on this session we can have no activity for a few hours or days or whatever, but I know the particle's still there, there's lots of it, and they just keep on coming back, and it's happened time and time again on many trips I've done.
So the hydro mix then, I've seen you dousing quite a nice amount of that.
Yeah, I love that stuff. It's been a game changer for me this year, especially now in the colder months. It's coming into its own. Some nice active ingredients, a nice Scopex rounded finish, which is an awesome winter bait.
And what about the other one? That's a bit thick, isn't it? You got two.
Yeah, this Essential Hydro is really good for getting to the bottom of the layers quicker. Well, that's more of a runny hydro. This is a thicker hydro, which I tend to, if I know it's like a day like today and it's windy blowing everywhere, it tends to get to the bottom quicker, and that's finished off with some essential oils. This one's my favourite now. This has been our best seller this year. We've got some more variations that are coming out in the new year. So yeah, really good, really pleased with that product. Photographing a fish, and away the same rod went into another Ribiere lump. It's turned into an epic session now. When I come here, for 1 or 2 fish will be the order of the week, but now I think it's fish number 6. Happy days. Here we are again, first some morning bites. This one went 44. All coming from the deep water.
So there's been a couple of key things, isn't there? One,
Yeah.
feeding.
Yeah, feeding, it was apparent they're not feeding heavy. It's winter fishing, they're not going to feed like they are in the
As
summer.
much as we wanted to.
Yeah,
It's $1
bought
per
the
bait.
bait, I bought a lot of particle with me, I bought power jars with me, I bought worms with me,
But we've just
Sweet
nicked
corn.
bites, haven't we?
yeah, we've literally got the couple of handfuls in, bit of a trap, and that's how we've done things.
Yeah. Don't they?
Yeah, and what we've learned now is massive for this venue. I think it's happened before. We just moved our spots by 1/2 metre, 1 metre, and they've done bites, which you can't learn that unless you're out there doing it. People come, set the stall out, 20 kilo, bang. I don't think it's like that now here. I think we've got to get into it. Fish for a bite, fish for where you tell me this all the time, you fish where you see the fish.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're doing now,
Yeah.
more actively.
I mean, it was mad, wasn't it? Because, we knew that there was a few fish there, and a lot of bites all come from that one rod, didn't they?
Yeah.
You had 6 bites, didn't you?
Well,
All
I've had them all on one rod.
Yeah.
So-
Which just means that, and at times, like, my other rod in the other zone had been a bit further, and it sat there for 4 days without a single sniff.
Yeah.
And it just shows you how localised and small areas that they can
But to be
be.
fair to you, you didn't want to crowd the area because we ultimately want to show you a few fish, and we didn't want to pressure them.
Yeah,
But once we caught a few fish,
it's.
we've altered it a little bit.
Yeah.
You've started catching.
But that is the difference, isn't it? Winter fishing, you could be 20 yards out and not catch.
Yeah.
20, it just takes that one little sign, and that's all you need, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we've had, the one morning you had a fish, we had ice forming in the lake, didn't we?
Yeah.
There was ice in the
On the
margins.
side, yeah.
It's been hard.
We've come out here trying to use what we use in the UK, particles. You've got to practice what you preach. You know, I've gone out there, I've put particles in the lake, and I've caught over them. And that's what I want to show you guys, how we do it.
It's another bitter morning. I woke up this morning and was just getting a single bleep, and I was like, what's going on? And I noticed the tip had just not bounced, but moved ever so slightly forward. So I got the camera gear out, recorded it. Yeah, and about a minute later, the rod has just gone. Concentrated a bit on this one because, I mean, it's difficult. I don't know if I'm just cold or what, but it feels a dead solid weight. It's not doing much, it's just plodding. And it is, though, you know, the way the session's gone, we've had a quiet day and a good day by the looks of it,
that's
haven't
just winter feeding for you, I think.
we? Yeah,
Maybe we overfeed in the boat, maybe we should put half of what we're doing.
possibly.
That's what we're going to try and do today, nick a little bite. And
Yeah.
another 40.
Okay. Not quite do, 38 and a half. I'm definitely losing my touch, I think. I thought it was a huge fish. It's not a huge fish, but I'll tell you what, it's an absolute lovely fish. It fought like an absolute demon. It was just ridiculous, it just hugged the bottom and just wouldn't come up. But yeah, it was just one of them. I think to be honest, I think the cold is getting to us. And it's making us think a little bit irrationally. But yeah, I mean, I literally thought that was the biggest fish of the session for me. But anyway, I can't complain. It's -7, it's December, and I'm holding another carp for the cameras. Wicked. Again, nice and simple tactics. A small amount of bait in the bait boat. I've got hemp, a little bit of crushed boilie, a little bit of cell. I started with a few worms and casters, but to be honest, the roach were just causing me havoc, so I soon cut them out. And this is what we're catching. I'm going to slip it back, see if we can catch another one before the day is out. One definite thing was the bites to begin with. We had, you know, bowstring tight lines, pick up liners.
Yeah. Then I've been coming down here, say like 15 years, and one thing I learned in the early days was we were missing bites when we had tight lines, and I felt that was the case early on. You know, we just wanted to try it with lines, get liners and stuff. But as soon as we knew where they were, backleads were on, because I didn't want them spooking on them lines. I didn't want anything like in the side giving us any unconfidence, like the rigs have been picked up and moved. They're out there, they do the work, and that's all I want the rigs to do.
Yeah, nice. So one thing I have been doing every morning is going around to the monk and just checking really where they are. There hasn't been one, we've seen one show, and okay, night time we are tucked up with the heater on because it is freezing. I mean, that's another point. There's there's electric on every peg, so you can fish winter. I mean, one thing we wanted to do on this video was show you that, you know what, it can be worth coming to France. So one thing, you know, Luke always does is practice what he preaches, so
Yeah.
he's a particle angler through and through, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think he's massive, especially lakes like these with big head of fishing. I mean, you want them crubbing around all the time, and a big edge for me in all my angling all the time is just get that bait out, sit on it. You've known me from the early days. I met you at the monument, and when you was working there, I always used to spod, wait, sit, and that's my angling style.
But you do tinker.
Yeah, I don't give up.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't give up.
No.
That's definitely one thing. I mean,
No.
you definitely tinker.
Yeah.
You know, like people, you know, without sounding like, people look up and see your catch results, and it's pretty phenomenal, isn't it? You know, to me, it's about doing
To me,
the simple
it's
things.
just what I like doing, and
Yeah.
you know.
But you do the simple things well, and I think that's what's key, isn't it?
Yeah. Another thing to mention on a place like this, where you fish in a zone all week and you know they're there, them fish are gonna know they're being fished for. Them fish are gonna be picking up your rig and moving it around. So you need to surprise them sometime. I mean, we're on Thursday now, is it?
Yeah.
We're on Thursday now, and I decided yesterday that I felt things weren't quite right. Just had a bit of a sixth sense that I'm going to try one rod in a different area, and I'm going to try a different lead setup. I've been fishing leg clips, just bog standard leg clips, nothing special. Then yesterday morning I took a bait boat of an inline shocker out there, and that rod has done 3 bites, which is quite, that's
a change.
That's a change,
That's the bites.
Do we move all rods like that? I don't know.
Well,
it's $1 million
I think the
question,
proof's in the pudding on this occasion.
Here we are, rather angry 40 pounder. That's better. Third fish of the day, but part of a double take, and the biggest is yet to come.
Right then, check out that brace. Woo! A 56 and a 42. What a way, what a day. Oh, crikey, mine's
Ribiere at its finest.
It certainly is Ribiere at its finest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just what a venue, what a holiday place. Just wait till mine stops kicking. We get the trophy shot, put her back, fight another day. Well, I think you get the gist of it. We're not going to keep them out any longer. We're going to slip them back and let them go. Lovely. We've had 12 fish. I mean, your one rod is consistently.
Yeah, I think that's done 9 of the bites, is it?
Probably 8.
8 or 9 of the bites.
Yeah, 8 bites.
So that's how localised they can be at times.
Yeah.
But pressure will always push them around, which I think now towards the end of the week they are moving.
Yeah.
Definitely. I've picked them up on sonar in different areas. So yeah.
We've seen a few fishes as well, haven't we?
Yes, you've used your eyes more than I have. I'm more of a relaxed, sit it out and wait type of guy, where you were itching at the bit to cast at them, and being a bait boat water, I think it took you a couple of days to get used to the scenario. It's good. Worked together, and it worked out good in the end.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't, it's such a filming project, so the one rod was catching very well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What we didn't want to do was put any more rods in the zone
to
ruin the chances of that, because at the end of the day, we caught one fish, caught a couple, and we still wanted it, we're hoping to end on a big finale.
But I didn't want Alex sitting there all week not catching, so it was like, right, let's formulate a plan. We formulated a plan, and it worked. That afternoon was epic, wasn't it?
Yeah. We had that 4 bites in a day.
Yeah.
And then we had a slow day, and then then last night we both had a 46.
And one this morning.
One this morning, so it just worked out quite nice, hasn't it?
It's been kind of a bit quiet now, and it's not bad. We both wound in for a bit, been up to have our PCR test to get back into England, and
mate, that guy's savage, isn't he?
Oh,
I reckon he does it until there's tears in your eyes.
he remembered me from a summer trip, and I think he wanted to hurt me again. But no, it's been, all in all, it's been a great session.
Yeah.
Bit of a road trip, bit of a buzz, bit of a laugh coming on the way down here.
Yeah, man. Yep. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
From Luke and I.
Yeah.
Well,
Merry Christmas. No, because he's not going to edit it before then. It's too long.
But no, hope to see you in the bank and be lucky.
Yeah, be lucky. Thank you very much.
join me on this lovely summer's be home to excess amount of 1,055,000 fish. Okay, now I need a little script. Where's that one? Yours.
That's not right.
Here we are at the stunning Ribiere in Limoges. We've got my good mate Alex Lister. We've got a week ahead of us and we're about to show you how we're going to tackle a massive French venue. Massive.
Massive?
Massive. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Hey? Hands are cold, are they?
I'm serious, it's fucking Baltic. It's fucking Baltic.
You know what?
Yeah.
Look, Alex.
Hey?
Your 20s.
Okay.
I don't want to be in here, trust me, it's fucking freezing.
Soaking as well.
So look, you have 5 centimeters to go and then it will break.
That's my belly pushing it.
Yeah, I know, I have the same problem as well, I tell you.
Do you want a picture? Luke?
Come on now.
Hey?
Come on. Sorry. I hate you, Alex. Alex has told me to be a bit more enthusiastic.
Get in, yes!
Get in! Motherfucker! Come on, motherfucker! We'll do a challenge.
Hey?
If I catch tonight and Wolves win 7 o'clock in the morning, I will run around the whole lake with just my pants on.
Barefooted as well?
Not barefooted.
Yeah, barefooted.
Nah.
Definitely barefooted.
Nah.
Why not? You're gonna do it better. You might as well make it worthwhile, wouldn't you?
See my big fat belly slap around his... that could be a challenge, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Anyone